Hey everyone, I've got about, I believe, 7 minutes to do this in, so I'm going to give you guys a quick channel update as to what's going on with this channel. I do apologize for any interruptions, stream-wise and all that you may have here, or we may have here. But I want to let you guys know that, this is going to be very unusual. Now, well, not unusual for this month, but first of all, I've already done a Black Friday haul, a belated one by a week, video. So that's out of the way. I've done, in a sense, a PS4, Xbox One game update, as well as I've done an unboxing and reveal and showing of my new Nintendo Switch along with Super Mario Odyssey. Well, I didn't show you the gameplay footage of that, but still I kind of showed you that I got the game. I haven't shown you exactly in detail where, how it's, what it looks like up close. So I might do that later on today if I do it. Another thing as well is, you may notice is that I've been doing what's known as DCWA 2K18 previews. And what that is, and Wild Hops and many other people know about this. In fact, DCA Wrestling, Destiny Championship Wrestling, is actually already, from what I've seen, got one or two episodes up, one or two of their weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly shows up. 2 new episodes of the weekly, bi-weekly shows up on YouTube, and you can tell that they're already using the 2K18 game system. So that's kind of cool that, at least you got one major or semi-major colleague, CAW Creative Wrestling League, already out and about and getting that going, while others like myself, CAW Champions League, Anime Championship Wrestling, Superstars Cause Wrestling, Creative Wrestling, whatever you will call it, are still working on getting their new interpretations of the CAW League 2K18 up and going. Oops, sorry about that. No. I almost mishandled the thing there. But yeah, they got those up and going, or trying to get those up and going right now. Now, speaking of WWE 2K18, it has been announced that tomorrow the game will be available on the Nintendo Switch. Now, what that means is there is a possibility that I may get that one as well, and perhaps if there's any kind of cross-platforming in any shape or form with this, if there is, then there's no doubt we might be able to get our CAW characters just downloaded over to the Switch. We don't know that yet. If not, we may just have to create them again and just go by what we did with the with our Xbox or PS4 versions. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Next up, as you saw, I did do an updated MLP collection video. One thing I left out was the new MLP variety disc, or variety DVD, which was the holiday one that has Rarity and her sister Sweetie Belle on the cover. I did show that, I think, in a recent pickups video, though. But anyway, yeah, I didn't put that in with the recent pickups that I did or anything. Well, I don't know if I showed it or not, but yeah, it's the new, like I said, MLP. It's the Christmas themed one, and like I said, it has Rarity and Sweetie Belle on the front of it, and I think a lot of people know what I'm talking about. So I got that one. The only thing that remains is for me to get is season 6 on DVD. And even though I have the season on my Netflix, even though I have the show in my Netflix streaming list, and I have season 6 there along now with season 7, basically, I do plan to at least show you guys that. I mean, like I said, I think I may have done that in a live recent pickups video. I can't really remember. I gotta look back. But I didn't show it in my MLP collection video, and that's kind of on me about that. So we'll fix that in the near future. As far as other videos go, I'm still looking at some PMVs to create. Hopefully, I'm looking at one. I know one song I want to use, but I want to make sure that whatever clips I may use or pictures I may use will fit it. So be on the lookout for that in the future. Hopefully, if I get one out before this year's out, that's great. If not, then definitely 2018. I'm going to try to get some out as well as try to still continue doing some fan vids that I have yet to get back to. The only fan vids I have done really is just downloading the fan vids that I've already uploaded on there and using Cyberlink Power Director 14 to render them, kind of remaster them, render them in 4K or 1080p 60 frame, 1080p in either in to basically try to render them in 4K at 60 frames per second or 1080p at 60 frames per second, something like that. So at least those are right now the only fan vids that I'm kind of currently doing, but you know, it's something right now. There will be unboxing videos soon, you know, like Amazon unboxing, stuff like that. But mostly, what's going to be unique about some of these unboxings is basically, I'm going to try to have to figure out a way to show you what is in there without revealing it, because I'm probably going to end up using Amazon.com as well as my job here to get some gifts for my family. So, you know, whatever happens however I do this, it's going to be kind of unique. Like maybe I'm going to have to put a sheet up and say, okay, this is for my mom, but I can't show it to you because my sisters might see it, or this is for my sisters and they might see it, you know, stuff like that. So I got to figure out a way to do that that's going to be kind of creative in a sense. But I also do plan to get stuff for myself. I mean, here's one thing that's kind of crazy, and even though I don't know exactly where I'll display it, even though I don't know where exactly I would display it, my goal is to get the Canterlot Sequestria set, and it's $88. It may be lower with my discount, but I plan to get that. The only problem is, where do I put the thing? You know, I have an idea. It's like maybe if I clear out my shelf in my dresser drawer, or the top of my dresser in my room, I might be able to fit it there. But who knows how big that thing is compared if it hits the ceiling or not. I don't think it'll hit the ceiling. It's just more along the lines of, you know, it'd be interesting to put together and then place up there very carefully. So we'll have to look into that into the future. Like I said, we'll have to look into that in the future. But yeah, that's basically what I plan to do when the opportunity presents itself. Hopefully before the year's out, or even next year. But yeah, you know, that's what's going on really. Again, you know, I do still plan to do a variety of discussion videos. I still plan to go back and talk about, you know, do live or pre-recorded or live topics on my mind videos, and as well as I'm still continuing to do the Animated Girls Profile Confidential. The next one I'm trying to think of is going to be interesting. I know people want me to do a variety of characters, but I'm trying to think which one could be you know, the next best one to go with. And I have an idea, but it's just going to be very interesting of how we get to this character, and hopefully people will like who I pick. And I think this character, I have to check if I've done it already. If not, this character is a long time coming for a lot of fans. For anybody that's a fan of Furry Girl Profiles Confidential, Furry Girl Profiles, I should say. And play for cinema and stuff like that. This character would be a long time coming, but that's all I'm going to say. I just got to make sure I didn't do her yet. But, any female character is going to be a long time coming. Will be an interesting discussion on. But this one, if I haven't done her yet, is going to be unique, to say the least. And we'll just have to see what people think about her when I bring her to the table. But yeah, that's, again, still plan to do the live topics on my mind, still plan to do the Animated Girl Profiles Confidential. I mean, heck, I ain't gone beyond 50, I might as well try for 75, if not 100, And as well as, I'm probably going to do an end of the year video. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. It all depends on the circumstances. Because in a few weeks my mom's going to be off of work, I think within the next week or two. So she's got 2 weeks off, and that's going to change up a little bit, just like in the summer, because you got to work around that. And since I work while she's off, it's a little hard to do videos during the day because of, well, it's not hard because I can do it like what I'm doing now, but it's like if I'm off and she's off, it's a little more difficult to do because, hold on. Like I said, it's a little bit more difficult to do if I'm off and she's off. And one thing my mom has a habit of doing, and I understand, she likes to talk person to person. That's not a problem. I completely understand that. One thing that she, and I'm sure a lot of people are guilty of, including myself, is she likes to open doors sometimes even if they're supposed to be locked. So we're all guilty of that, believe me. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult to change up things, but I'll figure out what I got to do and go from there. I might still have to do it like this, which is not a problem, but I may also do them at night, late at night, which means I'll have to sacrifice a little bit of sleep before I officially lie down for the night before I because I have to get up for work and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But hold on for a sec. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be really interesting what happens in the next several weeks within this next month. Like I said, one of the goals is to do a New Year's end of the year video. If I do that, it will be live. I will say that it will be live. I will probably do a video, hopefully nothing changes before this happens, on net neutrality, whether or not this plan, which many people feel is going to, this proposed plan, which many feel is going to pass, as to repeal net neutrality. Remember, it's just a plan. It's not anything official. It's like, okay, they voted on the plan. Now they got to go through other steps to get it to become a reality. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But because legally, nobody can really do anything right off the bat. And what everybody has been pointing out through various medias and all that, they're going to have a long battle ahead of them if they want to try to make this a reality. So we'll have to wait and see. But I will do a video on that. In fact, I've done several videos on that already. So just wait and see. That may be happening. But one goal in particular, despite whatever happens, is I'm going to do a live end of the year video here on the YT. So stay tuned for that. And depending on where I'm at for New Year's, expect maybe a live New Year's celebration video. Expect a live one that I will probably post onto Facebook later on. So, just be on the lookout for that. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I got to get back into work because I probably got to go help with the carts and everything because both garages are empty. So that's all I'm going to say, folks. Let me know what you think down below. Comment if you like. Thank you all for watching live. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for watching post live after it's been uploaded and everything. Guys, let me know what you think down below. And I'll talk to y'all later.